Buenos días, ¿cómo se escucha el juez?
Good morning, Mr. Perez.
Good morning.
Mr. Perez, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. It's elevated to a Class A misdemeanor because of the high blow. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You worked out an agreement, they're offering you 3 days in jail with credit for the 1 day that you've done. You need to understand this charge will go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. If you ever get pulled over again, an officer will see this. If they smell alcohol on your breath, if they smell weed on you, it's probably not going to go well. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes.
If I were you, even if you've had a sip of alcohol, I would not get into a car because it is a humongous risk, especially if you're not in this country with permission. Because if you go to jail for any more than 6 hours, immigration will get their clutches on you and then you'll be stuck like Chuck. Do you understand?
Yes.
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, this will go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. Is it true or untrue that you had a 0.15 or above? True to the enhancement. That means from now on, you are facing a minimum of 90 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. Minimum 90 days. How do you plead to the offense, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I'm going to find you guilty. I will send you to the agreement. I am going to suspend your license for 180 days. Do not drive until you get a license. Good luck, sir.
Thank you, Judge. Your Honor, I was appointed to this case, and I don't believe my client's indigent status has changed since I've been appointed. Was about a month ago.
What do you do for a living?
¿Cómo que su oficio? ¿En qué trabaja?
Instalador de pisos.
¿Cómo?
Instalador de pisos.
Oh, floor install.
How much money do you make a
¿Qué
month?
tanto gana mensualmente?
Um, 3,000,
About 3,000,
3,500.
3,500 more or less.
DWI is big business in this state. There's a $1,500 surcharge that would normally apply in this case. And if you don't pay it, you go to jail 1 day for every $100 you owe. We all make mistakes. But if you continue to make the same mistake where you endanger other people's lives, I will treat you like a child. And like a child, I will put you over my knee and spank you like a little child, but it will be with a ton of jail time. Do you understand? A second DWI is a $6,000 surcharge. So you can imagine $100 per day, you will sit in custody. I will waive the fee now, but if you come back on another DWI, get ready. Do you understand?
¿Usted no entiende?
Sí.
All right, thank you so much. Look.
And Your Honor,
Mr. Towner?
How's that boy?
We're gonna work the case out. Are you talking about my client I'm always here on?
How can we forget?
Uh,
He's okay?
yeah, he's fine. No, we're set for trial next week. Everything's finally in. There could be a separate.
Sure, he's okay.
Yeah, no, he's actually doing good.
I haven't heard.
That's a positive though. It's a positive. No, he's been doing good. He's in a stable situation with. Oh, look at that. Oh, hey, I still got it. Thank you. So Judge, it's on trial docket next week. We've got a deal worked out. If you accept it, will you take 30 days in custody? I know that you won't make a probation. I know he won't make a probation. And we all know he won't make probation.
That's why we need it. You know what I'm thinking? Hold on. Summer court.
He's not gonna make a judge. Yes, he will.
He will. They bend over backwards to help
I know they
people.
do, but then we're not picking him up.
And I'm not the judge.
I know, but we're not picking him up and bringing him to court. We're not paying for his Uber to get here. He can't drive.
You will get him an occupational license.
No, he won't drive. He smokes weed. No, he can't drive, Judge. I told him he cannot drive. He's done driving because he would rather he doesn't like the way Xanax makes him feel, and I don't want him driving with marijuana system. So I told him, like, dude, you can't drive anymore, and he's not. And I think, but I will say this has been at least a decent experience for him for a wake up. He's doing better and doing decent.
I will give you that he's been doing better for the last month? When was the last time we put him in? A month ago? A month and a half? you know,
I was in Cancun.
you were having fun. I don't know, Dustin. I really don't, because I truly think it's setting him up to fail. Because, you know, what do you think? Blaze, what do you think? You know, is it setting him up to fail? I know the adage, you can lead a horse to water, but can't force him to drink,
Right,
right?
and I don't, because I don't know the case that well, I don't really have the history behind it, so I don't know if we're setting it up to fail or not. I speak with defense counsel about it.
I mean, I
So you're basically asking me to accept the time served on a second. And I don't do time serves on a second. I can't.
well, it's only time served because he's been in custody a bunch of times.
But I'm not going to reward him for violations though. It absolutely is.
But none of us, I mean, we all want the case to be done. I think I think we all agree on that. at
I
least.
don't. I'm not in this to just,
He would be serving additional jail time with the 30 days. He has 6 days credit.
It's 6?
Yes.
No,
no way.
no, don't worry.
He's got a lot more than that.
Oh, when I looked it up.
I know it, technically it says it there,
Yeah.
but
No, he'd have 6 times 3 is 18. So you have to do 4 more days, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not in it just to move it. You know, I want you to leave better than you came.
I understand that. But the guy, he doesn't want probation.
Right.
What do we do? I mean, we go to trial and he's got probation eligible from the jury anyway. The jury can give him probation. I'm so saying, like, how do we resolve it then?
What did you offer, 30?
Yes, after negotiation with defense.
I don't know. That's, I mean,
Okay.
at the minimum, what I'd like to do is I want to have them TRAS to see what do they recommend, you know? I know you don't want it. I know that you're advocating for your client, and I'm never going to
Yeah.
begrudge you for it, Dustin, but you and I both know that's a setup for failure. And I know that you're trying to get it, move it, and just, but
Oh, no, I would love for him to be able to succeed on probation. It's just, I don't want to set somebody up to fail on probation. And I know that, please, do
this, now, this, by doing what we're doing now, we're setting him up to go to felony court.
Exactly. That's
And
literally what I'm saying. Like, that is what I'm saying. That is my, obviously, it's a concern. It's just like a DUI. You do it again. So that's what I said. You can never drive a car again if this is what happens. Because
you think that he's really gonna, like, Dustin,
I have no idea.
you know.
I mean, you and I both don't. I mean, we
You
can
know.
guess. We can certainly guess. I mean, he sees where it's gotten him now. I mean, he's become a viral TikTok star, unfortunately.
I think that he, I really, but the point is try to get him better off than he left. And I think that by the proverbial slap on the wrist, we're setting him up for felony court
I
for
don't.
next week.
I understand that. I disagree with you on part of that, but I'm also setting up to, you know, not succeed either by getting into some sort of probation program. If you wanna,
I don't think 30 is appropriate with
Okay.
him. I really don't.
okay,
I'd like to have him TRS.
but let's assume that what would you accept so I can talk to him about what the
I
possibilities are.
don't know. I want treatment. That's what I
I
want.
know.
So, sure, what can I do? You just.
I'm not interested in jail time. I don't want jail. I want treatment. That's what I want.
T-Rad, Your Honor, I can try to sweeten the pot a little bit and drop to it first, and that way you're serving probation on first.
Husband. It's,
That way
sure.
you're in jail.
Yeah, well, it's helpful. I mean, he's got jail credit to cover jail time, but you know,
Yeah.
well, I would do this. I mean, I know their experts are available anyways next week. Let's just take off trial docket to Razin. Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
That was that.
Let's just pull a trial docket. We'll be here next week. Well, Ben will be here. I'll be at radio.
So can we keep him on and then we'll send him for a TRAS that day?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's just set,
Okay.
just pull make notations so we don't pull it through.
I know he's not gonna like it, but sometimes in life.
I understand.
Thanks, Dustin.
All right, thanks.